A U.S. Navy destroyer worth $3 billion suddenly spotted two unknown fighters. Before they could take any defensive measures, the enemy has sent out two guided missiles. 30mm armor-piercing bullets cost $330,000 5-inch cannons. Fire Alibok-class destroyers are born for anti-aircraft. These fighters are like flying moths, but this unworthy destroyer will also make some unexpected mistakes. We've got high temperature on number 1 and 2 generators, commencing stage 1 load shift. The filter suddenly caught fire. After inspection, it turned out that the filter of the seawater treatment system sucked in a large amount of coral, which caused damage to the cooling system and could not lower the oil temperature of the main booster. All the drive devices on the warship could not operate normally. There is a vaccine for them to study and solve the virus on the ship. It is the only hope of mankind. 1 minute and 8 seconds. The captain ordered all the available power to be distributed to the battle center and the laboratory. No matter what, we must ensure the temperature control of the laboratory. The anti-infiltration system cannot be used, which means that the crew is short of water. With the passage of time, they have been drifting on the sea for 7 days. 216 U.S. Navy members on the warship have not drunk water for 2 days. The crew kept sending out distress signals, but there was no response. Many crew members fell seriously due to dehydration. Dr. Cut can only mourn for a small mouth. To solve the water shortage problem, they luxuriously poured all the cans and beer into a container for distillation and filtering. This can only be a temporary solution to the problem in front of us by removing the anti-infiltration wall, the high-level negotiation strategy on the ship. At this time, their cautious water sources are only enough to support for 1 day. The closest island to them is Serrano, 148. No one lives there, and there is no virus infection, and the rainfall is 100 inches per year, but now the engine has no water. Every 6 hours, only 1 hour can let them fully open. If you count the estimated wind and water, it will take 6 to 6.5 days to arrive. But the experienced captain came up with an idea, which is to use parachute to push the ship. The captain is anxiously waiting. He is waiting for the wind to rise. 3, 2, 1. Fire! 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 Under the sharp push, the power is restored. The power system is also restored instantly. But for people who go to the island at this speed, I guess most of them should die on the way to the island. When everyone is desperate, the tired captain found 3 flying objects. They are seagulls. To know that there are seagulls, there must be passers-by. They saw the hope. After Al-Dima was cleaned up by the virus, the city was full of people. In addition to the infected people, there was also military law. When the landing team arrived at the dock, a sniper aimed at the captain. But his target was not the captain, but the deputy chairman of the Ministry of Defense who came later. This woman seems to know that it is not safe here. The Alliance recruited everyone to leave by car. In the end, the gunmen did not find a chance to get off. Now the United States is no longer the bustling scene. The undead rely on the food supply of the garbage. There is no place to take them in. They can only wait for death by the road. Almost every moment, there are infected people dying, and the area managed by the deputy chairman of the Ministry of Defense is like a paradise outside the city. Young talents are out, Al-Dima said. Now the chaos can only be maintained. There is a white-bearded soldier outside. There are more people who died in his hands than died in the virus. When it's over, consult the vaccine. Carter said that the current vaccine can not only prevent, but also cure the infected. To put it bluntly, this is the antidote. Al-Dima took them to the laboratory. The equipment here is complete. Antidotes can be mass-produced. The Whitebeard also received the antidote.